Hello and welcome back. And I'm delighted to be joined by our best film winners. So that we have writer, director, producer, editor Chloé Zhao. We have producer Mollye Asher. We have producer Janvey and producer Peter Spears. Welcome all. How are you feeling? We have to go one at a time, unfortunately, because of technology. But Chloé, can I start with you?
Really, just is unbelievable. So happy for Fran as well, and she's driving across the country somewhere. But exciting. Thank you.
Amazing. And Mollye, how about you? You know, did you see any of this coming when you first signed on to this project?
Oh my goodness. No, never even thought of that, but this has just been such an amazing journey with such a wonderful group of people.
That's wonderful. Dan, how are you feeling right now?
Feeling good. Living a glamorous Zoom lifestyle here, celebrating with these guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a little bit less glamorous than normal. This is pandemic life, I guess. And Peter, how about you? How are you feeling?
Amazing feeling. I was actually just showing the other producers. I just found this picture of Linda May here. Can you
Oh, wow.
see her? This is the very first time I ever met her. And I was via FaceTime, I guess. And I just love that now at the end of this journey, here we all are together via Zoom. So sort of appropriate after our incredible time.
Amazing. So I have a few questions here from the press in the virtual room. First of all, from Raya Abirached from NBC in the UAE. To Chloé, how overwhelmed are you by all the success you've had since the film premiered in Venice?
I'm very, very overwhelmed, and I'm also really thankful to the film community. I felt so much support from everyone in a year that we're also separated, and everyone's dying to be with each other. So it's been a great feeling.
Awesome. And another question for Chloé from Emma Kelly at Metro. First of all, how does it feel when your award wins carry such significance in terms of representation for Asian women in directing?
Sorry, say that again.
How does it feel when your awards carry such significance for Asian women in directing?
How do I feel? I feel very honored, and I love doing what I do. And if this means more people like me that get to live their dreams, I am very grateful.
And on a similar note, Neil Smith from BBC News Online asks, were you happy to be one of 4 female Best Director nominees?
Yes. It's about time. It's great.
Yes. Absolutely.
More, please. More.
First of many, hopefully. Will Thorne at Variety asks, congratulations, everyone, very well deserved. Chloé, do you have any sense of what the reaction to the film has been like in China, given that the release has been censored?
I think I've seen like online this really awesome blog post someone posted. I think he went on Google Map and he found the places that the Fern had gone to, like Empire, and then he took a screen grab of the film, and he put the storage unit next to the screenshot, and then the dinosaur in Wardrog and next to the dinosaur he found out. So he did a whole tour of our journey of Nomadland through Google Map and posted, and my cousin sent it to me. It's pretty awesome.
That's amazing. This is a question for Chloé, but I think it kind of goes for all of you. Chloé, you've said you have to be in love with your subject matter to make a film. Tell us about what drew you to this delicate, transient community. And that's from Shelley Spadoni at Best.
I'm going to throw it to the producers on that one.
All right. So shall we start with Mollye?
Can you repeat the question?
If you have to be sort of in love with a story, what was it about this delicate, transient community that really drew your attention?
I think it all really comes from a curiosity about human beings, and a community and people that I wouldn't have met otherwise.
Yeah. And Dan, can I come to you?
I think it was an enormous privilege to have worked with the community we got to in Nomadland, and the people who entered our family and we entered their family was enormously wonderful experience, especially Linda May and Swanky and Bob.
It's awesome. And Peter?
Well, when Francis and I first read the book, I think we believed that there was something about the story, despite it being something that happened a few years ago after the recession. There was still something very current about it, and felt rather prescient about the times we're living in. And so I think, having the ability to actually make the movie and bring that to life was, and then having it come out in the time that it did come out, really validated that feeling and was incredibly rewarding.
Absolutely. So a question now from Ben Dalton at Screen. Congratulations, Nomadland team. One big event to go in award season. Where will you be for the Oscars? LA, New York, or elsewhere? Can I start with Chloe?
LA.
And Mollye?
LA, I'm so excited to not be in my New York City apartment anymore.
A very relatable feeling. How about you, Dan?
Same. We're all in Los Angeles, which is a thrill,
fine.
to say the least, that we get to celebrate with each other.
That's amazing. Which actually brings me to the last question. So I'll start this one with Peter. But how will you be celebrating, and how would you have celebrated if there weren't a pandemic? That's from Sinead Garvin at BBC Radio 1.
Well, we are all going to be celebrating together. We're actually all attending the Oscars together, but I guess the difference is there will be multiple COVID protocols in place and lots of tests and masks and things. But the celebration will still be there, and the ability to be together after many months of these Zoom gatherings will be sort of the highlight of the evening, I think, for sure.
Fair enough. And how are you going to be celebrating this evening? Or morning, I guess.
Well, it's not evening here. It's 10:30 in the morning. So I think bagels, lox, coffee, and orange juice are on the menu. So
I have
Chloé,
one episode left. I have one episode left in season 2 of Great British Baking. So that's my celebration.
Oh my goodness!
Don't tell me
the showstopper. I wouldn't mention it, but the showstopper in that one is phenomenal. So you'll have a great time. Chloé, how are you going to be celebrating today?
I think, I don't know about today, but tomorrow morning I'll be very hangover. It's never too early to be drunk in California.
No, absolutely.
I'm going to have that orange juice, but with a little bit of some in there.
I hear you. I'm there too.
Yeah.
If you can get hold of Thomas Vinterberg back on the call, he'll give you some tips on getting drunk and staying that way for months. So
I love him so much.
And it really is. And Mollye, and how are you going to be celebrating today?
I think I'm going to take part in the same, champagne with a little orange juice as everyone else.
That sounds entirely sensible. This has been a very tough year for a lot of people. Are you excited to get back into the cinema when all this begins to kind of fade away again?
Yeah.
General nods.
Just to support the theaters as well. As much as we can, as long as it's safe. I think it's important to try to undo as much damage that was done to them during this time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations again. It is a phenomenal film. I have absolutely loved it. I've watched it now several times and I can't wait to see it on the biggest screen possible once they're all open again. So, best of luck with the rest of award season, and hope you enjoy those, the champagne with a tiny bit of orange juice today.
Thank you.
Thank you.